Hello, and thank you for joining us for the return to Eberron and our 5th edition campaign, Shadow's Light. I'm Will Quotes Ellis, pardon me, the Dungeon Master, the storyteller, the, dice daddy, whatever term you want to use for me. And I'm here once again with my amazing, amazing players that I love so dearly.
Yay.
There it is. Finally returning to the world of Eberron. And as we finish up the modular part of our campaign and start heading into all the homebrew stuff, this is going to be fun. So, before we begin, our usual announcements. So, content warnings. I try to run a fairly light game, a fairly Shadows-like game, but stuff comes up, character backstory stuff, things that, can hit the feels really hard. If any of that gives you a problem, we want you to watch, but more importantly, we want you to be mentally safe. So please feel free to walk away if anything starts to give you problems. Your mental health is the most important thing. Next up is our spoiler warnings. This campaign does contain spoilers for the Eberron campaign setting as a whole. The 3.5 Eberron adventures, Forgotten Forge, Shadows of the Last War, Whispers of the Vampire's Blade, and finally Grasp of the Emerald Claw, as well as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And then that's warnings. Final content warning is I get things wrong. Go ahead and at me, brah. And there it is. Now, for our attribution alley, what we have is we use for our virtual tabletop owlbear.rodeo. I'm a huge fan of owlbear.rodeo. It's completely free. You can add your own maps onto there. It has things where it snaps the tokens. You can add your own tokens. It comes with its own tokens that you can use, but it also comes with, it also allows you to add your own into it. And then for our character tokens, speaking of those, we use app.reroll.co. It's what I use to create all the character tokens for these people. If you saw the last time that we actually streamed a D&D thing, which was 2 weeks ago, the Multiverse Warrior tournament, the players on their own, I didn't suggest this to them, had created their own tokens while we were waiting for game to begin. It took them like 10 minutes, and they were actually quite impressed because it was the first time they had used it to create their characters' tokens, and it was absolutely amazing.
I want to say I did not look it up by that. I just looked up reroll on the Google Play Store, and it was the first thing that came up.
And
yeah, it took 5 minutes. It was easy. I did it while I was making it. Super, super awesome.
So yeah, they did that using the free version. There is a paid version which gives some extra options. That being said, the paid version is only like, I want to say $5, and now that's not $5 a month. That is a flat fee to get all of the extra options. They don't pay us for this, by the way. We're not sponsored. I'm just a huge fan, personally. Next is the... Oh, of course. And our music is brought to us by Arcane Anthems, who, again, does not require us to talk about his stuff. It's absolutely free to use, no attribution needed. He has a playlist on Spotify that he makes. If you do want to send him some money, he does have a Patreon that I recommend going to visit because, again, he's awesome for creating that for all of us streamers. I don't think, do I have anything else?
You all are amazing.
Yes. All of the people watching and all of the players are absolutely amazing. The Dungeon Master leaves something to be desired. I'm kidding. I'm awesome.
Damn straight you are.
So, without further ado, let's go ahead and meet our players. I'm going to start off with McKnight.
Hello, my name's. Am I good? Okay. Hello, I'm McKnight. I play as Claire McKnight, the Paladin Dora. Finally ready, and totally not my fault that we are delayed this long.
Uh-huh.
But we back.
Hi, Josh Hazard. It is my fault we were delayed this long. And I will be playing Maury Yolan Hargrave, but my friends call me Mo. I'm the halfling cleric of Ladra from the Toronto Plains. I'm a wee bit funny. I cast a lot of magic. I do like magic. It's quite fun. And I wish you all good fortune. Also, also a bit stressed about going to a place where they're known to be giant.
You'll be fine.
You're saying that? You're twice my size already, 3 times.
You'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you say that way up there. But
All right. Okay. I am Yak, and I am playing as Nara de Thrani, the elven monk of the Way of Shadow.
And I'm Esme. I play a druid who is under the Circle of Stars by the name of Lyser Moonveil. I will neither confirm nor deny that I'm the reason why we're, doing this now instead of before. And I hope you have a great time watching us tonight.
And as I said before, I'm Will Coates Ellis, the dungeon master for this chaotic crew, and I truly am the reason we're delayed. So, if there is nothing further, previously on Shadow's Light, having received word from your sponsor, your patron, Lady Eladrin Devown Kenneth, that the Emerald Claw and agents of the Lord of Blades have in fact teamed up and have taken the schemas and the creation patterns that you had previously found below Sharn and then in the Mournland itself, and are headed to find the final piece to the creation pattern, the final schema, in the land of Zendrick. Lady Eladrin provided you with transport to Zendrick via a underwater craft. Along the way, you had gotten attacked by a mysterious pirate ship with sail, or the flag bearing a symbol of a kraken inside of a wolf's teeth. Thanks to the fact that your captain had made some arrangements with Huagin that traversed Shaga's teeth, you managed to fight off the raiders and then made it to Stormreach. Upon reaching Stormreach, you discovered some folks that you had met before. 3, turns out, undead individuals, as Claire discovered using her abilities. Mo, thankful to no longer be on the water, immediately went to the Temple of Eladra to pray and give thanks to his god, whereupon he ran into another old friend, a former helmsman for House Lyrander, now a captain, Alistair de Lyrander, who was with you when the Cloud Destiny had crashed on your way chasing down the vampire in your last adventure. Those two seem to be intending to reconnect. The rest of the party went shopping, as they're wont to do when in a new place. And while shopping, there was a commotion outside, and you saw a group of people running away, being chased by the undead, 3 undead that you guys had met before, and the fact that it appears that they had escaped, and they're not even trying to hurt people. They're just trying to make friends, and the people are running from them because they're scared. Whereupon Moroni, the Kalashtar, who had come with you on the adventure, saying that that they work for a group known as the Chamber, the dragons who spend their times trying to interpret the draconic prophecies, and that, the most important thing is about your place amongst them. Except she wasn't talking to any of the party members. Lysera heard it, but she had only meant to speak to Helpful, the mystical war staff that Lysera had, the sentient mystical war staff that Lysera had picked up in the Mournland when you had visited there in your previous adventure. And that is where we ended the last game. In the shop with Moroni standing there, their solid green eyes looking towards the staff itself.
Well then,
Well then, indeed.
I am so
All right.
fucking rusty right now.
What a
Guys, I don't know
question.
about y'all, but I feel like I just been out of it.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. It feels like.
Like as if I've been living a second life.
Yes, I am sorry, Lysera. I had meant to direct that comment to Helpful.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to me, then you can talk to Lysera too. She is my friend. Oh, but Helpful. Our conversations are much more private than that.
I mean, I'm kind of with. Definitely say to me. I don't mind.
You're cutting off at you're clipping at the end.
God damn it, Mike. Whatever you can say to Apple, you can say to me. We are, friends, and well, we are working together, aren't we?
For now. Again, for this part of your journey, I am merely here to witness what it is that the prophecy will bring. Speaking of, and this is directed to the 3 that are in here, 4 including Helpful. Shouldn't you be on the trail of the Emerald Claw?
I would like to, but it seems my friends needed to get their bearings first.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with.
I'm just grabbing some things.
Well, Mo's not there.
Yeah, Mo's not there.
This is
I
while
remember
Mo's
that.
at the church. And as
And he wasn't singling out Mo's.
as Nara says that, the shopkeeper comes over and says, "Oh, do you need bow bearings? I think I got some stashed somewhere."
No, we're fine.
Are you sure they can be really helpful?
I think Nara should get probably a lot. Can you imagine the damage you can do with a chaotic mind? It's pumping.
Well,
What are we out here shopping for? I'd like to get this over with.
I don't think we're actually like shopping. I think it was more like window shopping, if I remember correctly.
You buy things?
I mean, you buy things too.
I don't think I bought anything.
I don't think I've actually bought anything either right now.
Well, if you're here looking to sell things, hey, Lysera,
Yeah.
do you have a certain brooch on you? Moonstone?
Yeah, yeah. As I pull up my character sheet. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure that's not on there.
That's so beautiful brooch there. If you're looking to sell, I would definitely be interested in it.
I don't think this is up for offer. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because I'm pretty sure this is the one that Nara gave me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's
no.
the price, though, out of curiosity?
Shut up, Claire.
Usually prices help sway the mind, you know?
I shoot daggers at Claire. Claire. At Glare. Yeah, it's all
That too loud?
No, it bops.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm liking this, yeah.
If anybody's in chat, let me know if that's too loud.
Do tell me.
Well, I mean, I could probably go as high as 40 Galifas.
Sarah? That's not so bad.
Still shooting Claire at Claire. Well, that may be a nice offer. No.
Well, all right then. I just figured I'd make an offer. I mean, I might be able to stretch it to 45.
This is a very precious item to her, so obviously it has great importance. Surely, you do look better.
You fucker.
I couldn't go above 50. I honestly couldn't.
It's not bad, by Sarah.
Once again, I will say no.
Oh,
And I'm gonna walk at this point.
And Nora will walk right out as well.
I'm just gonna like, you know how people are materialistic and just.
Wow.
You say that.
I mean, people walk out of
Wow.
rooms all the time.
Wow.
Good to know.
Welcome back to Shadow's Light.
Good to know. Got it.
Claire.
Especially after being offered lots of money for necklaces.
I'm materialistic now, guys.
I mean, honestly, that is actually the just suggested sale price is 50 Galifars for that thing.
So he was lowballing you.
Yeah, of course he was lowballing you. He's a freaking shopkeeper. Of course they're gonna lowball you.
Other possessions.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces is not a not insignificant amount of money.
Considering what you guys earned on your last freaking job and what you've gotten for this one just so far.
Yeah.
Get a rub in the shopkeep's face.
I don't think that's exactly what was happening though.
Also, though.
I think, see, to me it sounded like Claire was talking about the shopkeeper being materialistic.
No.
Oh,
No,
well,
he
okay
was
then.
talking about me.
Well, okay.
No. What I'm saying is 50 gold pieces in...
For a non-adventurer is, yeah, that's a fair amount of money, but this is Stormreach.
Yeah.
All Stormreach has are adventurers and researchers and archaeologists. Like, prices here are probably pretty inflated from even back in Sharn.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing I brought food.
No, and then there's the, you've got the floating areas and stuff like that. In fact, as you're walking out, you can see some of the floating areas have, like, it's weird, they have, like, lightning rail cars that don't use lightning rails. They don't use the magic for them. Instead, there seems to be some sort of mechanical device that will, like, raise them up. And it probably uses some magic for the mechanical device and everything, because it's Eberron. But then, like, but it'll come down, and it actually has, like, a gravity-based thing. They got roller coasters.
Ooh.
You're essentially kind of in a little bit of an amusement park in Stormreach.
The roller coasters or our mission.
I'm leaning towards the roller coaster.
What?
I'm joking.
You two do not let her get on the roller coaster while I'm not there.
That's also fair. Yeah.
Do we actually?
Notice the wording. Do not get on a roller coaster while
Without
I'm not there.
Mo. Yeah.
Also, we're not supposed to be doing that right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are we going to look for these emerald claw?
I guess when I started walking out, it was walking out of where we were, and then also kind of looking it around to see where is the best path to get to Mo, who's at the church.
Well, I'm reading back up with you.
Oh, I thought we were gonna. meet
I
at the
was
church.
splitting up. I told you I was going there
Yeah.
and that we were meeting back up.
No,
Yes, we said meet up back.
if I remember correctly, it was you were going to meet Mo at the church because Mo was going to spend
Yeah.
most of his time at the church because he was praying. So I think what Lysera is saying is that, they need to find the church to meet back up with Mo because that's where Mo was going to be. Don't you like having a DM that has a memory that doesn't require notes?
Just
Yes.
Then let's find our way to Mo then, so we can. Actually,
hashtag
Gotcha.
no notes, just quotes.
No notes, just
Yeah.
quotes. I like that.
Spare note.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Nora, because I know your character, can you do me a favor and roll me a wisdom perception check?
Why, yes.
Actually, no, I take that back. What is your, can everyone, except for Mo, give me their passive wisdom perception?
Oh.
16.
10.
18.
Actually, for Lysera,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a jerk.
No, not a jerk.
5 plus your wisdom perception bonus.
Wait, you said 5 plus my wisdom perception?
Yes.
So that's 23?
No. Not your
The bonus.
passive, just the bonus you would get to it.
Oh.
As if you had rolled a 5 on wisdom perception.
Gotcha. Hang on. Let me get all of these D10s out of this.
Make sure you got those for tomorrow.
I know, I have them.
That's all right.
I gotta get more specific ones later, though.
Shane didn't.
Because, the ones that I have are too colorful. So, basically, you're telling me to roll and then add +5, right?
No.
So then, I'm a little confused. So you said the passive possession, and you said like +5. So because I know when
You muted.
Muted. You get a +8, right?
oh I know what you're saying. No, so yeah.
13.
So under where it says wisdom on the thing is it's a +5.
The 13. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
And the reason for that is because you are disadvantaged because... So, I really don't know what she's talking about, and she makes me... they make me really nervous, and I'm not entirely sure who they are, but I know that they're not who they're pretending to be, and it's that they're a little scary, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you this before, and
Whoa,
and
what?
while that's, helpful is... distracting, Lysera. You guys are, taking directions and everything and getting towards the Temple of Eladra. Or the Temple to the Sovereign Host, rather, because it is just a Sovereign Host temple. Nara, you barely notice, but you do notice the two guys who have crossbows that come out of the shadows of the alley that you guys had gone into to cut over to another street. And before you can react or say anything, you see 3 other figures jump from the top of the building from the roofs on either side of that alley, land on those 2 guys, and just immediately knock them out with barely even a try. And one of them waves his mechanical arm at you with his purple skin of a tiefling.
The boys.
The voice.
I'll do my little Nara salute.
Yeah, All right. So without further incident, I rolled for the guys that were going to try and bug you. They rolled a 1. So
Yikes.
The boys rolled much higher on their stealth. So, but yes, you make your way, and as I described before, the place where the Temple of the Sovereign Host is on a floating piece of land. This is a feature of Stormreach. This is the... You good typing?
Sorry.
This is a feature of Zedric and Stormreach from times past. This is part of the Giants' magical technology that they'd had when the Giant civilization ruled in Corvair.
That's pretty neat.
As you come up to the Temple of the Sovereign Host, those of you who have the proficiency, roll a intelligence arcana or intelligence religion check.
Ooh.
See, if you said Arcana, I would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
A religion check. I got this.
I hope you do.
I really don't.
Oh, I know.
That is a... Wow, I can't. I'm not mathing. 11.
Okay.
I don't like this Kamigawa die anymore. It's all skewed. Where's my
Is
actual die?
Claire the only one with the proficiency?
Yep. I'm assuming.
All right.
I'm going back to regular dice. That was way better.
Even if I was there, I don't have the proficiency.
Yes, but you did already roll this check.
Hmm?
You already rolled this check last time and got a natural 20. I let you roll it because of the fact that you were a cleric.
Well, yeah, I paid attention in history.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Just not the religious significance.
For Claire, this was a DC 10.
Oh, thank goodness.
It would have been different for other people. You recognize the iconography, the subtle hints based on your past, based on the worship that your father had, specifically. This hasn't really come up before, but your father was a Draconist. He believed that the sovereign host were descendants of, or were, in fact, the dragons become gods. Descendants of Eberron, of Eberron, Sybaris, and I just blanked on the third dragon. Kyber.
I
Yeah.
got it.
They believe that the sovereign host should be called the draconic host. He was a believer in that particular religion. They get a little nutty. They can get super focused on finding artifacts and items to support their claims. And you happen to remember that your friend Claire, or your friend Mo, owns one such item that was found in your hometown.
Oh, right. The
Eladris Chalice.
Yes. That thing. I didn't even realize I learned something.
Mm-hmm. It was more that the remembered that, oh wait, they'd found Eladris Chalice in Rose Quarry, specifically. So that would mean that people in that town had that belief, which Claire's father was the one in charge, so makes sense. But as you enter into this building of the Sovereign Host, the layout of it itself is laid out similar to the Sovereign Host symbol, the 4 lines with the other line going through it, and there is essentially like short alcoves that lead to the prayer areas for the different gods of the Sovereign Host.
Right. I'll be ready to go whenever one of y'all wants to.
There's
let me
Mo.
know. I got my stuff. I'm ready.
I thought there was going to be a little bit more with Claire.
I'm probably going to be hanging out.
I'll be
in
completely
church,
honest.
Still praying.
This is completely out of character. I'm trying to get back into it, so I apologize if I blank.
I mean, it's been a while, so yeah.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Get back into it. I need to be a jerk.
I need to be a...
I need to be a jerk. I gotta get into
How do you need to get back into that concept?
Honestly, I feel that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Claire's
Wow.
raising
Oh,
classes
Hey,
mission
walk
here.
off
Hold
a
on.
bit.
I ain't saying anything. I was just nodding.
There we go. Sorry about that.
There you guys are. What's taking you so long?
We kind of got caught up in stuff.
Just
This
to be
is-
people I wanted to kill.
This is the
Yeah.
leaning on the fourth wall moment where Mo goes, I feel like I've been waiting here for a month.
Right?
All right. Well, are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Are
go.
you ready?
Yeah, I've had my stuff packed since yesterday.
Hasn't been that
Packed up-
long.
You guys have only been here for less than a day.
Yeah.
It's been like a month.
Well, I haven't really had to dig into any of it. I've been busy.
You didn't dig into your stuff. You didn't get one piece of food out of it.
Actually, no, I've actually stuffed quite a few more pieces in. Church rations.
Okay. Let's go now. That's not the answer I wanted. I'm gonna go. Where are we going? What's our lead? We don't have a lead, do we?
We have
Not a good one.
we have a travel destination.
Well, let's keep going then. I have nothing else to do.
I will follow Claire. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
You're all
Gotta-
faster than me. Nara is the fastest.
That
But
is
you
fair.
are all faster than me. I'm a halfling.
We're
So I will not be leading this pack unless you all want to move slow.
I want to lead this back. Mm-mm.
I say the knight in shining armor lead the way.
Yeah.
You want to walk, or should we hire somebody to jet us there?
I'm not the brains of the team.
Alistair's in town.
That implies
see.
there's brains in this team.
Wow.
Alistair, I saw earlier. Perhaps he's got a vessel in need of a job.
If you
Just sort of-
remember correctly, Alistair is expecting you for dinner tonight.
Oh, right. Great that we have a DM that remembers shit that we don't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah, let's go this way. You got a dinner today. Oh, wait.
Talk to him now.
Ah, jeez, this session's just.
How about we cancel dinner, go on an adventure?
No, I don't want to
Ooh.
cancel dinner. No.
Well, it's not our dinner. It's Mo's.
Yeah.
You can't leave a date hanging.
That is true. You can't. This is wrong.
I'm rushing off to go see if I can find Alistair. Probably out of the dock.
And we follow you.
Yeah, we're gonna follow Mo.
Follow Mo.
So, okay. Here's the.
Yeah, cause
It was quite a lag for a second.
yeah. I mean, it's back now.
Yeah, it just said it reconnected. Sorry about that,
Okay.
folks. Does mean my recording is going to be great. And I forgot to start recording it. That's fantastic. It'll be fun. So yes, there's he cannot go anywhere on the ship on his airship right now because it's undergoing standard maintenance. After that, he has to head straight back across the Bay of Storms, or the Sea of Storms.
Perhaps he knows somebody.
Okay?
Ship captain's talking. to
So
each other,
you
right?
have options to, search for anybody who is heading deeper into the jungle. Excuse me. You have options to figure out anybody who might have hired an airship or something like that recently to head deeper into the jungle. You have the House Kenneth letter of credit that you can go to House Kenneth in order to obtain transportation or anything like that. There is, other places you can go to try and get information. I believe you were told about a expedition from Moorgrave University that was planning to head out to the jungle towards a very, if not the same spot, a location very near to where you need to go.
Having a bunch of wizards would be nice.
Well, remember, Moorgrave University is not the same as the university in Onder. Moorgrave University is scholars.
Bunch of nerds. Maybe not helpful.
Yeah, this will probably be a situation where the pen won't be mightier than the sword.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the mace is going to
You'd
be
be-
mightier than the quill. for
You'd
sure,
be
on
very
this one.
surprised how useful the correct piece of information is when seeking out such a source as a giant's temple.
And you'd be
Perhaps-
surprised how little it matters when a half-orc's trying to smash you with a club the size of your dad.
And Moroni smiles at that. Oh, I'm sure certain situations where intelligence can be of great use there.
Oh, sure.
No.
More to splatter.
My point is that these places tend to have traps and the like, and it takes someone of a certain intellectual mind to overcome.
It always.
Like a lockpick.
No, as in someone who knows which button to press, so that you do not end up dead.
Well, I know we'd both hate for me to end up dead.
I would too.
I'm indifferent.
Wow.
Worst bodyguard ever.
Mm.
I'm not a
That
bodyguard.
contract- that
She was
contract
never
is
my
a
bodyguard.
long time ago. No.
So, here are your options.
Well,
You can ask around to see if anybody's seen members of the Emerald Claw. You can just head straight to the ruins. It's up to you guys.
Tavern Keep knows everything.
Well, I was gonna ask, the scholars have already headed out, right? Or are they?
You don't know.
Okay.
You heard there was a expedition from Moorgrave that was going. You heard that from Eladrin. You don't know whether or not they have already arrived at Stormreach, if they haven't arrived at Stormreach, if they've arrived at Stormreach and then left, if they're staying at a tavern nearby. You haven't asked to find out.
Okay.
We could always
Yeah.
Ask around.
Split up again and like get and cover all these options that we have.
Yep.
Like Mo, you can go and talk with.
See, now normally I would ask the church, but I don't know about this church. Like, in and out of character, I'm not sure if I should be asking people in the church if they've seen Emerald Claw people around.
That's
What do
sure,
I-
yeah.
Oh yes,
What do I do
the
about that,
foolish
DM?
draconists. Considering a certain item that you happen to have on you, it's probably best not to alert them to your presence more than you already have.
Fair enough.
And I'm calling them foolish as one who serves the dragon, so that should say something.
Cover our bases in.
Alright, if you guys are asking around,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
alright,
gonna go
Let's ask
my
Mom first.
way.
Let's do that.
you can make a charisma persuasion check and an intelligence investigation check. If you want, I will allow you to split up between 1 and 2 of you. Like, so one person can make the charisma check and another person can make the intelligence check.
You said charisma, persuasion, and what was the other one?
Intelligence investigation.
I can do investigation.
I mean, I have some points in persuasion. I can give it.
Yeah, you might want to do it because I don't.
Alright. I'm not very. I scare people more than talk people.
No, I got literally no bonuses.
Okay,
Charisma or
alright. I'll do
persuasion.
the persuasion.
And I'll do investigation.
Okay, please don't fall off the table. Wait, I have a dice tray for this. What am I doing?
You do have a dice
Come
roll.
on, man.
It's been that long.
Come on, man. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if you guys can hear airplanes in the background. This is kind of a heavy air traffic area.
I
That's
haven't
fine.
at all.
I
Oh,
haven't either.
well that's good. I can hear them.
I mean, I got stuff in my background too, so no worries. Twin powers activate.
Yeah, if you listen, you can kind of hear my gimp moaning over there in the corner.
Oh, Nara, how'd you do?
What?
I said
Give you
shut up.
rolls.
Why is your graphics program... Never mind, I don't want to.
What?
What'd you say, Claire?
I hope you
Hey,
did
you-
better than me.
Oh, I
you
haven't
do
rolled
what
yet.
you roll, yeah.
I was getting something to drink.
Oh, okay. That'll be a nat 1.
Oh my
Ooh.
Claire! You know what? I'm not having you all for shit else ever again.
On
I'm just
brand.
gonna roll.
On
Told you,
brand.
I don't
On
persuade.
brand. That is on brand. Let's be honest.
It is on brand. But I'm not
don't-
letting you roll for
I
shit.
don't persuade, I intimidate. I should have intimidated people.
Fucking brand. Oh my god. Okay.
Never catching these Emerald Claw. You know,
We are eventually, maybe.
Hollister sounds real nice
All
right
right.
now.
Well,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
got a.
The persuasion is a group effort, so I will grant advantage on that.
Please, please, please.
That's much better.
Same thing
I was
for the
about to say.
investigation.
Oh, okay.
That's much better. 17.
Thank God. Thank God.
I just got handheld through that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a 22. Also, I just rolled a persuasion just to see what I would get. I got a dirty 20.
You know what? Let's just have Nara roll for everything in the game from now for the rest of the freaking campaign. Just yeah. Mm-hmm. Got it.
So, after about 3 hours of talking to people, asking, you, so out the Lyrandar dock area, you saw that there were soldiers wearing the Emerald Claw insignia that came out of the docking area a few days ago. And then, continuing to ask around there, you actually found that there was a bunch of Emerald Claw outside the Wavecrest Tavern. And then there was a group of Emerald Claw soldiers spotted near a temple to the Blood of Vol. As a storm rage. Specifically, however, the ones that came out of the tavern were asking about, they were traveling with a Warforged. They were asking about the group from Moorgrave University. It's starting to get about evening. In fact, the most of the time the expedition for Moorgrave is just out in the jungle, and then they come back in, and they are drinking at the Wavecrest Tavern.
Well, I suppose it's my civic duty then to go to the pub. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, I ever wondered what.
Yeah, okay,
what
I
the
guess.
reason.
I mean, a lot of people talk there, I'm assuming.
Told you the tavern keep knows everything.
Maybe.
Well, if the Emerald Claw is after the students from Moorgrave and the students from Moorgrave are drinking at the Wavecrest Tavern, we should probably go to the Wavecrest Tavern to keep an eye out for things. Possibly
Yeah.
protecting the students and possibly getting a nice little informant.
Yep.
Keep.
/ victim. Player can play bad officer of the law.
Yes, I'm bad. Fear me. Grr.
Uh-huh.
Just be your normal, charming self.
Fuck off.
There you go.
Moonvale, you get to be good officer.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. To the bar!
Hoorah.
As I step forward, I'm going to prestidigitation my poncho from blending in to I'm going to the bar colors.
Okay.
What is your I'm going to the bar colors?
Rainbow.
Ah,
Bright green and purple.
Ooh.
We're not gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Totally not. No, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just a patterned poncho, so is what it is. I'm going to the bar, and
All right. You find the Wavecrest Tavern. It's a seaside tavern. You know, you guys have been to places in Sharn that are not dissimilar. It is the old, you know, has like a stuffed fish behind the bar. You know, there's actually like ropes hanging from the ceiling that the, you know, chandeliers, and I'm not talking about like chandeliers with like glass in them or like, you know, diamonds and stuff in them, but with like just simple glass lanterns. So it, you know, there is a fair amount of people in here. This is where the working class on ships and everything come to drink a lot of the times.
please tell me the bartender's name is Shannon.
No, it is not.
Stuffed fish and all, so, but
No. So yeah, and it's the way it's set up is there are booths like along the walls, and then the bar in the center has got like the horseshoe type shape. And Nanash is the name of the bartender. A short halfling, actually, a bit rotund, but good-natured, but at the same time looks like she might just insult you for the fun of it.
so she's short. Is she short for a halfling?
No, she's short
Okay.
because she is a halfling.
Okay, I was gonna say you said a short halfling, and my brain was like,
No.
hold up.
She's
Wait a
short
second.
because she is a halfling. There are also like these pewter mugs that are hanging up all around above the bar itself.
Oh, theater.
nice place.
Hi, how's it going?
Well,
It's going well. How are you?
Terrible.
Oh, not too bad. And without even like looking over, there's one of the customers is this, large orc gentleman, and definite beer gut, and he's like slams his shot glass onto the bar and is like, Nanash, one more. I told you you've had your limit for today, but just one more. It's not going to be a problem. No, you can have beer.
I'm wondering if you could point me in the direction of someone.
That depends on who you're looking for.
A professor from Morgrave University, actually. You see, my name is Maury Hargrave. I've written quite a few papers, and I was just wondering if I could get his professional opinion on some things.
Oh, you talking about?
But that...
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
$17 on the die, which is 17 total.
He'll be talking about Professor Craven. He sits over in that booth most of the days, and it's the corner booth right near where the door that leads to the outhouses is, and it's a fairly large booth, but he's the only one sitting there, and he's got like paper spread out along the table.
Gotcha. I'll make my way over to him.
I will follow.
He does have one of the pewter mugs like sitting in front of him, and one of the servers is over there talking to him. This is a elven woman, and she honestly, it looks like she's been having a fair amount of the ale and spirits herself, and she's just running off the mouth about how she's hoping that she'll be able to get one of the mugs for when she comes in and everything, but they haven't been willing to give her one yet. And
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I interrupt? I had a question for the professor there.
oh yeah, sorry, I'm running my mouth. Right, okay. If you need anything, just let me know.
Potatoes and hot sauce.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Professor.
So, who do I have to thank for getting rid of Yaima there? She goes off the mouth a lot of times, especially talking about her ex, and it's a whole thing.
Maury Hargrave. Now, but the reason I actually wanted to talk to you, it seems we've had some complications with the Emerald Claw in the past. Me and my friends are on a bit of an expedition of the crown to possibly do something. However, your students may be in danger.
Maury Hargrave, the expedition to the Moorlands that you went on a while back, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, yes, I did read your paper about that. So I myself am a scholar. That's it. I don't care about politics, I don't care about religion, I don't care about any of that. The Emerald Claw's a group just like any other. If they have the resources to help get things done, then we work with them. I'm not saying we are working with them right now, but my point is, they pose me or my students no more threats than, say, the beasts out in the jungle itself.
That may be not true, but do as you will. Have you seen any? Talked to anybody associated with the group recently?
the reason they don't pose me any more threats than, say, the beasts out in the jungle is because I don't give that sort of information away to anybody who just comes up. It's a live and let live policy.
Well, if anybody comes through asking for anyone of my description, I'd appreciate the same discretion.
Sorry, I said Craven, it's
gold piece.
Caven, without the R. K-A-V-E-N.
Gotcha. I'm gonna, as I say that, I'm gonna slip him a gold piece and be on my way. But yeah, he's definitely seen some people, I think. That's what I got from that conversation. Emerald Claw is definitely here. And they're definitely involved in what they're doing out in the ruins. That's what I think.
He'll take, it's like, out of curiosity, is there anything interesting that you found in the Moonland that you didn't mention in your paper? I'm quite interested in things of that nature. And his eyes will actually look towards a certain staff.
I just smile. Not gonna say anything.
No, I mean, I'm quite certain I was pretty prolific with all of my encounters over there. You got to the part at the end though, right? With the with the dreams and things like that, right?
Yes, that's it.
That's the sort of thing you're talking about?
Although that was quite interesting because there was mention of Dalcour, which is, obviously the Giants had. And you're getting the feeling that if anything's going to catch this guy's interest, it's going to be anything to do with Zendrick and the Giants and things of that nature. Go ahead, and everyone I will allow to roll an intelligence check because it has been a long time.
God, has it been a long time?
Since a particular piece of information has been important.
Okay. That's cop.
Excuse me. Language.
What?
What's with my rolls today? Come on. I don't
Talking about cocks?
It was!
Why do you have cocks on your dice?
Because why not?
I do kind of want a die that one side is like a butthole and the other side's a front.
Yeah.
Like
a natural one would be a butthole and what is...
Wait, why? Wait, why did you go there?
What?
Don't keep shame people. Some people might 20 to be the butt.
Don't
Yeah.
judge.
You got different versions.
Yeah, it depends upon what you're after.
Yeah.
If only there were people from St. Pete listening, specifically people in the Sayadi Aldam, aka the Rubber Ducks, because they would get this. Don't kinks shame people.
Oh, God.
I got a 4. He's too bad.
11.
16.
30-20.
And again,
Oh, no, I read it wrong. It's 18. It was 16 on it.
yeah, Nora still got higher than us.
Yeah. I mean, I expect Nara to get higher than us.
I have a +1 in intelligence, by the way.
I have a +2. What the fuck?
+1 and
What the fuck?
It means you're smarter on average, but he knows more right now.
Apparently, yeah.
Except it's a DC 15.
Oh.
So that means both the elves, being long-lived individuals and with fairly decent memories, the characters, not the players.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because the players is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Provost Caven that you're speaking to right now. You do remember of another Provost. One that you did not get to meet in life. Mr. Bonin, or Provost Bonin Geldum. who you saw on the bridge above Sharn on the very first day that you had arrived there.
What'd you say his name was again?
Bonin Geldum.
Bonin Geldum?
Yep.
Bone. I hardly know him.
Thank you. I was gonna ask, are you typing out the name so I know how to
Yeah,
pronounce
Bonal.
it?
Sorry, it's Bonal Geldum.
Sorry.
Like a child. You're like
I
a
am.
child.
I am.
My name is Willie Bonner.
I'm going to ask this Caven. Does the name Bonal Geldum mean anything?
Yeah, Bonal was a friend of mine. Before some Warforged decided to take him out on the bridge above Sharn. I'm also getting an echo again, guys.
Probably me. I'll get a better microphone.
Are you still? Is it for me?
No,
Is it from me?
I don't know who it was from, but I'm not hearing it. At
You
the
just
moment.
heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was me. It's probably me because I have bad hearing.
I'm sorry. What?
I have bad hearing.
What?
Huh?
Is this how come you had like 3 separate headphones on earlier?
Anyways,
Anywho's-a-wee.
Oh, I was kind of close with the last name. Ugh.
Now, is that all you know about how your friend died?
Yeah, it's about all the. I know the Sharn Watch was able to intervene and take out the Warforged that killed him, but
What would you say if I knew who had him killed?
well, I'd say that it's possible that you know some interesting people.
And that it wasn't the City Watch that intervened.
He looks at you for a second. Shadow. Looks at Claire. Sun. Scala. That must make you the moon. Am I right?
yes.
Yeah.
Reaches behind him and he pulls out a copy of the Shard Inquisitive.
Ah, heck.
Yeah, I read something in here and it sounded very familiar. It sounded like it was the story of what happened with Bonal, but with adventurers involved instead of Sean. The Sean police, which, hey, honestly, that That sounds fairly familiar. It is coming from Claire, by the way, because I can see his
Yeah, I'm
Thing.
looking at this criteria.
yeah lighting up every time I speak.
These headphones stuck. I'll just mute until I'm muted.
Just remember to unmute when you're talking.
Yep, I just did that on purpose. Anyways, oh, that's one. We got one snort. Sorry, I was in an RPC.
Technically, you got like 2.
Okay, I was.
Because when I was acting like I was 5. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was in RP last night, and I caused the person I was RPing with to break 6 separate times. It was hilarious. Once by
Dang.
counting the number of times I caused them to break. It was great. Any who's will be. So. All right, so I didn't talk to anybody from the Emerald Claw. I did talk to Warforged. Was interested in a particular site deep in the jungle. So
And sorry.
It's a site called no, it doesn't really have a name, but it's in order to get there, you'd go through you'd go up the river, and if you're going after them, if you think these folks had something to do with Geldum's murder, you're gonna have to go up the Arachi River to get to the ruin. And you can do that. There's a riverboat captain by the name of Chingsero. He's probably going to be your best bet to get there. He's got a riverboat, works with House Kenneth a fair amount of time.
I know anything about that?
No, this is someone in Stormreach that works with them.
Oh, you just mentioned Kenneth stuff. That's all I was just.
Yeah, no,
anything
it
on
works
Storm.
with the House Kenneth in this city, the Kenneth Enclave, the House of 12.
Well,
Much appreciated.
much appreciated.
I said that already.
Yeah, you just said it like.
Alright, so where you guys going?
Let's find this riverboat captain.
Zero.
Chinsero. That's CINXER0. Or
Wait,
not
wait,
zero.
wait.
Hold on.
Say that one. Say it one more time.
Wait one.
Einxero.
It's like photocopying your chin, but without the final X.
What?
Chin Xerox. It's in the out of character chat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honestly, we're trying to spell it.
I literally had like a question. Like, if there's a visible question mark above my head, you would like see it. Like what?
Okay,
Should
so
get
I was
the
gonna say
first
that's
model.
gonna be your next thing to add to the VTuber is the.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a question mark over my head. Yeah.
By the end of it, Lysera's VTuber character is just gonna be a Sims character essentially.
I mean, I could probably make that happen eventually.
You can speak Simlish.
I mean, dag. Don't make me. I'll start speaking Simlish.
Did you just say Baghdad?
I said dag. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not getting into this.
Porin?
I'm gonna mod the Sims so they all sound like people from Animal Crossing. Shut up. Let's get back to class.
Another one.
Literally have them start speaking like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I can't. I couldn't play Sims if they all sound like people from Animal Crossing. But yeah.
Onwards to
No.
Shinjiro.
No. Sincero.
Yeah.
Gotta say it with more finesse and pizzazz.
Y'all say it with more finesse and pizzazz. My list says no when I try to say it.
Shinjiro.
I don't know. Mo's still hanging out at the bar waiting for any sign of these Emerald Claw guys to show up. Because you heard they hang out here, and this is where the students are that they ask about. So
No, you heard that they were seen there once a few days ago.
gotcha. Well, that's more than they've been seen other places I know about.
Mhm.
Wait, so Mo didn't stay for that whole conversation?
That conversation was at the bar.
Oh, I don't think us
What
standing
Mo
around
is
waiting.
saying is that he was planning on waiting there to see if they come back to
Yeah.
said bar, but that they've only been there once, and that was a few days ago. Now that one was coming from him, that echo,
Okay.
because I saw Mo's thing light up when I spoke.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Like pretty far away from that actual headphone, but okay. Anyway,
If you want
Yeah, well, that-
wait.
I mean, that was kind of my plan, but it kind of looks suspicious if we're all waiting here, just
Yeah.
not really doing much, and we don't really have the time to spend like a bunch of money on just drink all day, and it's not gonna do any good if we're all fucking wasted. So,
Yeah.
Wasted.
I say
The server comes over. Oh, we all getting wasted? I can definitely join for that.
Don't think that's a good idea. No.
no,
Here
no.
is the wasted champion.
Yeah.
No one can beat him.
I mean, I'll take that bet.
Have-
This
have
skinny,
you
like
seen-
this super skinny elf. Or, like, I'm not talking like skinny as in attract. Like, looks like she could use to eat a few meals, or probably does something that prevents her from being able to gain weight.
Ah,
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out like a little piece of parchment, and I'm gonna scribble the Emerald Claw insignia onto it. I'm gonna have you seen anybody with this on their person?
Oh yeah, those guys were by a few days ago. I haven't seen them since.
You haven't seen them anywhere, or just not here?
I mean, I usually hear and I go home because I've got my kid and everything, and then occasionally my ex comes around and it's a thing. But no, I only like have seen them here, and that was a few days ago.
Okay. Any idea what they were doing?
Drinking poorly. Like I kept offering them more and everything, and like trying to get them to buy me drinks, and
I'm gonna.
you were getting the feeling that this woman's main priority involves alcohol.
I'm gonna pull out a Galifar and I'm gonna flip it in my fingers a little bit. You sure you don't know where they might have been staying? Anything they might have been doing?
No.
And any names they might have said near you?
I remember there was a half elf with them. I think his name was Rorgug. No, Rorug.
Rorig. Interesting. I'm gonna flick the coin over to her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, no problem. So, are you guys getting more to drink?
Not today.
Maybe
And given
next
that
time.
you never brought the potatoes I asked for in the beginning, we'll just call it an even draw for today.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. We were taking shots in the back.
Oh,
And,
good.
uh,
If the kitchen sends them out, just eat them.
okay. Josh knows who that is. Because I'm a terrible person.
Is there a one-armed goblin in the back who just fell into the deep fryer for the second time in 2 months?
Not quite, but there is a one-armed goblin in the back. Who is half brothers with the barkeep.
Half-brother in every sense of the word.
Alright, where to?
I mean,
I would say again to Chinzero.
Okay,
Yeah.
where are you going to find Shinzero?
Didn't he say down by like
down by the
where the boats are?
No.
The riverboats?
He said, well, there's plenty of places where there are riverboats.
Yeah.
He said that Shinzero does work with House Kenneth.
Where we have letters of credit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably our ride.
Well, House Kenneth would know where to find Shinzero.
That is also true.
So as you guys go to the House of 12 Enclave, we're going to go ahead and go on break right now. We will be back in a bit, and we'll see you all shortly. I don't have anything queued up for promotions for the break today, so hopefully this will go a lot smoother than last time, and hopefully my computer doesn't decide to crash in the middle of break like it did last week. I have restarted it recently, so it should be fine for that. We will see you all very, very shortly when we return to Shadow's Light. Go. All right. So we are back. Thanks to our wonderful chat moderator, Esme, for
Hi.
catching people up in the chat of what's going on. Hello, Sangwoot. Thank you for joining us. I hope the TLDR was useful. Also, hi, Panchi. Assuming she's still there. But anyway, so we are going jump back into this. Yes, by the way, the Emerald Claw is a group. It is a group that worships the blood of Vol. They believe that to die and then become a necromancer is like the best thing possible, or to be risen as an undead is, to serve their country of Karnath. It's a whole thing. So, you all were headed to the, I believe it's actually called the Citadel of the 12, which is a place that has the conclave for the dragon marked houses. It is on Coast Hold, which is the eastern portion of the Silver Wall district in Stormreach. So you do have not only a letter of credit, but also a letter to the head of the House Kenneth in Stormreach, the ranking agent.
All right. Well, I say we put those to good use.
Indeed.
Let's try to not use the letter of credit, though, if we don't have to.
I'm supposed to use it in our wits.
Yes, nicety, kindness, and our reputation.
Some things cleared up.
But yeah, let's go. If we have to, we have to. Let's do it.
All right, so you make your way to the eastern side of the city of Stormreach, and the Citadel of the 12. Of course, there is enclaves for each of the dragon-marked houses. House Tharask, House Galanda, House Tharani, obviously. Did I say 12? The 13 dragon-marked houses, because there's House Tharani and also House... I'm blanking on the other.
Or the House of Poopy Buttheads.
That one, yeah.
Thalan? No.
You're close.
Thalanis. Is it Thalanis?
No. Thalanis
No.
is the place that
Yeah.
House
House Tharani?
Tharani is
No,
the one
that's
that
me.
Yeah. Tharani and... What was the other? Why am I playing?
House Vidalis is one of them. That's not the one that we're trying to think of, though. House Denieth, which is the human dragon marked house of mercenaries. House Civis, of course, there's a House Civis here, which is the messengers. House Fiarlin, which is the other elf House of Shadows. That was the one we were trying to think of. House Orion, House Larinder, House Kundarak, of course, the dwarves, and House Jurasko, as well as House Kenneth, of course. You are the leader of House Awesome Sauce. Nice.
Don't be reading chat.
What do you mean don't be reading chat? You told me to read chat. You told me to interact with chat. You've told me this. I'm doing what you told me to do.
Yeesh.
I know.
Hey, Lysera, don't yell at the DM. He controls whether or not I live.
Okay, listen here. Do not hurt Helpful. I swear to everything. I will leave. If Helpful dies, I will leave.
Oh.
Hey, you know what, though? That's not actually a hold because I control whether or not Mo lives. And whether or not Mo lives might be dependent upon whether or not the stick lives.
Wow. All right.
If the stick dies, we riot.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I almost died once. I could almost die / die again.
Yeah, you almost died, and then the stick almost died because you almost died.
Hey, Will, you were there the last time I almost died, I think. Oh, actually, no, you weren't. Not the last time, but the time before the last. For sure, you were there.
All right. So, you guys meet Gregory. Kidding. You want to know
Gregory's
who Gregory is? Go watch
Gregory's
the
a nice guy, totally.
go watch the multiverse fighting championship stream. That was fun. Anywho's yeah, yeah. Woot was there and met Gregory.
Yeah,
That's
saying
right.
what that was saying was first stream. I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Gregory's great. Also realized Gregory should not have taken nearly as much damage as he did.
Well, shit happens sometimes.
Yeah, so stuff happens. What do I say at the beginning of every stream? I get rules wrong.
At me.
No, no, you did that wrong because he said it. You should have added him because he's the one that said it that
I'm
time.
at you.
And
I
I should be held accountable because I am the first one that ever introduced Will to that monster.
Okay, fair.
You're not, but anyway.
Yeah. On our way.
So yes, you do get to the Enclave, the Citadel, and it's not that difficult to be directed to the Enclave of House Kenneth. It's actually just a bunch of offices, mostly. It's like an embassy. Are you good typing?
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
This is your all's game, by the way, so I'm waiting to see what you guys are doing.
Well, I would like
Polar
to.
say in politics, I don't know how to interact with house politics at all. I'm leaving this to the two that we've got.
That is true.
I probably don't know anything about our house politics.
You do, you just don't
Sure
like
you
them.
don't. Yeah, anyway, we're not talking to yours. Let's go.
The gods.
We are.
Your question. I do know, but I just pretend I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyway, so are we leaving it up to Nara? He seems to be good at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to try and find the House representative.
Mr. People
Well, I mean,
person.
everyone there is a House representative. That's what the Enclave is.
Yeah. Well, I mean the Kenneth House representative to.
Again, all the people in the Kenneth Enclave here are representatives of the House.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what this is. Are you looking for the head agent?
Yes. Sorry, head agent.
Okay.
Sorry.
So there is actually a member of House Civis outside of there with like small little stones and a mirror type thing, and is like connecting. It's like, yes, Channa will be with you shortly. She is in a brief meeting. I'm very sorry to make you wait on this. Pulls it out. It's like, House Kenneth Enclave, Channa's assistant speaking. Yes, I understand, and we are working on getting that issue resolved. The lanterns should be back working here shortly in your establishment. I'm very sorry about that. We have already dispatched agents to work on that. Thank you. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to speak to the head agent of House Kenneth here.
That would be Channa Devan Kenneth. She's currently in a meeting. Can I ask who it is that wishes to speak to her? Or if you have a letter of introduction or something from someone of House Kenneth, I can take that to her and she can see how important it is.
All right.
Hold
I
up
mean,
the letter of recognition.
Okay, and
I was about to say I was gonna look over at Mo like,
just
well.
reaches directly over to take it because this is a member of House Civis, which is a no. Thank you. I will be right back, and rushes through the little door. Zoom. Comes back out. Lady Chenna, Devown Kenneth will see you now.
Oh,
That easy.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
yeah.
Gonna give a slight little bow and go back where I guess she's motioning.
Yes, there is
Mhm.
a door, like right behind. Like basically, this is secretary's desk, and then you go through the
Yeah.
door. As you
Yep.
come in, there is the human, obviously, woman there, and looks at all of you and yes, you are agents of Ladens. It's good to see that she's taking a more active role than she has recently. It's so please sit. So how can I help?
Well, I come to understand you are acquainted with someone named Chinsero.
Ah, yes, Riverboat Captain. Do you need to go up the river? I can absolutely point you in his direction. And
Yeah.
oh, that's not a problem whatsoever. I will warn you that coming for me is going to be in your benefit. He does owe us some. He owes us a favor because we installed a elemental in his riverboat. But so I can basically I can assure you passage with him. However, it will not be cheap. Did Eladrin give you any funds or anything of that nature?
She did, yes.
Yeah, sure, she did. Yeah.
A letter of credit, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can message Chinzero. I can have my assistant send him a message via House Civis, and he will be expecting you, and I can make sure that he is paid out of this letter of credit.
Gotcha.
That way, when you get there, all you have to do is get on the boat and start upriver.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Was that all? It seems extremely easy.
Anybody else have anything?
No.
Mm-mm.
McKnight?
I'm really thinking right
Mm. Do we have anything?
What can I do here? Sorry, your name is again?
Channa Devown Kenneth.
Ah, okay. You must be well known.
I'm the highest ranking agent of House Kenneth in the city. So, Eladrin's also my cousin. So,
Oh,
I'll be right back in like just a minute.
Okay.
time
she
starts
never
now.
mentioned.
Well,
She never mentioned you.
I mean, members of the houses are quite often cousins with each other.
Yes, but it would have been nice, but okay. I got nothing else. I honestly got nothing else, guys. Can we go? This is really awkward now.
It's not awkward. You're...
Awkward for me. So let's go.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
No
Thank you very
way.
much. Sorry to bother your meeting.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. Anything to help out Eladrin with her research for searching for Warforged artifacts and things of that nature.
And away we go, I guess.
I felt like Claire was pushing me out of
Pushing what?
We're
said,
imagining like Claire pushing Lysera, and Lysera's just going bye.
Yeah, like he's just waving over the show, like bye.
Bye, gotta go. Nothing to see from anyone, and especially me. Bye.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yes, you will be provided with directions to the river, and so that you know exactly where to go. And there is already a Shinsero is already there waiting for you all. He's a wiry looking sort human.
Okay.
He's like, let's see, knight, elves, halfling. Yeah, this is the group that Shana said would be coming over. So I've got good news and I've got bad news.
Bad news first.
I can't leave till tomorrow.
News.
It's already getting late, and you don't want to start out on a river journey, heading up river during the night. We're here in the Delta, you see, and it gets a little difficult in the middle of the night to make sure that the craft is going the correct way, even with an elemental. The good news, we can leave as soon as first light hits tomorrow.
Okay.
So, my crew is going to be ready. They're already off, and Choir's probably about 10 pints or so deep in over at the Watercrest, so got his own little mug there.
Okay, sounds good. Tomorrow it is.
So
Sleep.
somebody could have a dinner.
You say a dip?
I think
I said a dinner date.
a dinner date. Yeah, see, this is going to be awkward for me because I have absolutely zero experience role-playing dates.
Take me along.
That was aimed at someone.
Mo should take me on to this date. I haven't had one. Never.
I've had have I ever been on one?
Mm.
Man, they must have been terrible if you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Are we talking Esme or Lysera?
We're talking about Esme, not Lysera.
Yeah, I was married. I got you all beat.
Maybe once.
I'm talking
Maybe.
about Sarah.
So yeah,
Lysera definitely has not been on a date. No.
that she knows about. The-
What?
A what? So his first mate, Choir, as he told you, is a member of the Pineapple Club, which is the like recurring customer club at Watercrest Tavern. It's how you get the pewter mug, which is larger than a standard pint, but they'll still only charge like standard pint prices for it.
Huh.
I miss that place so much.
But you still gotta drink way too much to make it worth it.
It depends on how much you drink.
I don't know. I'll stick with my commemorative shot glass that I got for working there.
I see. I never even got a shot glass. I just wanted one of the pints.
You got a shot glass. They gave one to everyone when they closed.
I wasn't there. I had already left when they closed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got a shot glass.
Alrighty. So you guys gonna find a tavern or a place to sleep for the night?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let us do that.
But where?
I have dinner. So
But you still need a place to sleep after that, unless you're planning on not sleeping.
Or sleeping with him. Wait,
To have
wait.
the church. Also, I have dinner.
We just go back to wherever. Didn't they have a place?
The Watercrest Tavern was not a. It's
Yeah, it's
just a
not an
tavern.
inn.
It's not an inn.
It's a
Mm,
tavern. Okay.
got it.
I wouldn't want to sleep there if it was.
Well, are we still standing next to Jinchero?
You can be.
Jinchero. We
I
need a place
mean,
to sleep. Point us direction.
Hmm? Sorry.
Jincheri. You.
Cherry!
I can't pronounce your name. I'm
Consider.
very tired as well. I need a place to sleep. Point me in a direction. Please. Good sir.
There are places, if you go either direction, you'll find places that you can sleep at.
Alright guys. Which way?
Right!
Right. Alright. This way. I'll go left.
Wow! I hate you. I hate you so much.
The problem is Claire can't see what's on the left, so...
Yeah.
Actually, when he
That's
does this,
why-
Claire only sees him pointing in one direction.
Also why I said
can
right.
see both. Yes. We go left in the direction he pointed to find a place to sleep then.
Wow.
Okay. It's easy enough. There are inns along the side here. Most of them look like they normally just serve sailors.
Mm.
But they also serve other types of food. Oh, come on. That was a good joke. That was a great joke. I should not be hearing crickets right now.
I flew over my head.
They serve sailors, but they also serve other kinds of food.
Over my head.
Tell me someone in chat got that at least. The implication is that they serve sailors as food.
Anywho's.
Anybody
Wow.
not seen Sweeney Todd here? Come on.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
Of course, a taste of wherever it's been.
It's been a minute since I've seen Insignia. Okay.
Gotta be Roaster. It's green.
Try the priest. Anyway,
Oh my goodness.
you do find a nice inn with a, there is a barber shop, like, right above it. So, you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
You didn't laugh at his joke, and now he made it reality.
This is the problem of not laughing at the you're not dumb. Don't talk about my friends that way.
I do what I want.
You can't say I'm not your real DM.
What?
Said you can't say I'm not your real DM.
Yes, Daddy.
There you go.
Whoa.
Uh,
Oh my goodness. Can't with y'all.
things that Mo will be saying to Alistair later.
Probably. Or the other way around, who knows?
Wait, wasn't that date supposed to be tonight?
Yes, it is. That's why I said things that
Yeah,
I'll say to
that's
Alistair later.
why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which word was that?
Daddy. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it was Daddy.
Fair enough. All right, so you find a inn in order to spend the night at.
Yay!
Mo has plans for dinner. So the inn will cost about 30 gold for
What?
3 of you. 30
How many
Galifar.
golds?
30 Galifar.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Welcome to Stormreach.
Yay!
Remind me to never live here.
Right?
Oh, living here doesn't cost nearly as much. They make their money off the tourists.
It definitely doesn't give good first impressions.
You know what? I got this. I'll take I'll take the 30 from me.
Okay.
You're a real one.
Yeah, I got this. 30 taken from me.
I do need somebody to continuously remind me to turn the music back on, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I definitely did not turn the music back on.
I zoned out. I thought there was music on. There's always music playing in my head.
I didn't figure there was an orchestra in the inn.
This is just background music. You can't actually hear this in character.
Says you?
Do you guys not hear background music in real life?
I always got background
just me?
music.
Like, I hear boss music when my manager walks in the building.
Yeah, I took the monies from my banking account.
In the count.
Now that 30 does include the price of dinner.
Nice.
Dang, was it a buffet? I know where
What?
20 of the Galifors went to Mo's stomach.
Yeah, no.
I mean-
Mo's not included in that price.
No, yeah, because Mo's gonna find somewhere else. It's for the three of us here.
Yeah, Mo's an extra 10 on his own.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, no, it literally is 10 apiece.
Yeah, I know.
But watch
No, I
them.
was thinking if it was 30 for 4, Mo would be worth 10.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get dinner. Mo, on the other hand, goes to meet with Alistair the Lyrender.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
He has you meet him at a. It is a fairly large establishment. It is actually on one of the. It is on a smaller piece of the floating areas here in Stormreach.
Right?
And as you get up there, he is waiting outside. He does still have his full captain's uniform on with the insignia and everything of House Lyrender, the Kraken. Ah, Maury. So glad that you were able to make it. I was afraid you were going to run off into the jungle before we had a chance to have dinner.
Thought had crossed my mind. How are you, Captain?
Please, call me Alistair. I'm not on my ship at the moment.
No, but you are in the uniform. Nice touch.
It's the best way to get a seat at this place, honestly. As much as I appreciate the trust that House Lyrender has placed in me, making me a captain after being nothing more than a helmsman, I do find it a bit wearying. I'm sorry to say.
Well, I can't say that I've seen much, but the bit of captaining I saw you do to what was left of the ship that we were on was quite impressive.
Oh, I mean, that was pretty much just helmsman talk. No one else to order about, but some adventurers that had decided to save our bacon in a rather tough situation.
No, I saw you put every single life on board that ship above your own.
Well-
That was captain work.
That's a House Lyrender way. Please. And you go inside. The maitre d' quickly shows you to your seats. It is so like when you approached it and came up there, you could see the front of the building, and that it extended to the edge of the of this little floating piece of Stormreach. And when you're in there, you're hoping that there's just really transparent glass or perhaps some sort of like force field or something. Your seat is on the edge of this island, of this floating piece of land. And there doesn't appear to be a wall there. So you are looking directly over Stormreach.
Interesting. As a halfling, I have advantage on saves against being frightened, so I think I'm probably fine.
Yeah, no, you
mesmerized,
also,
but
yeah, you also have been in Sharn.
Yeah,
like this is not
mesmerized,
nearly as high up as like the places you've been on in Sharn.
Also fair.
Like if you remember that first freaking ride up on the lift in Sharn, there was no railing around the edges of that.
Anyway, what's good here?
Well, if you believe the people that run the place, everything,
I don't.
He does pull up a menu. You do have a menu sitting in front of you. There is such things as trying to remember what they serve at this place. You're surprised to see there is actually a form of meatloaf listed on here. There is a crab soup. There is a breaded kraken is actually listed on there. And it has a notes, that says, may not be available at all times. There is
Continue to come by.
Yeah. There is a particular dish that says displacer lay. There is various stews listed on there, which just seems a little low rent for this place, but then you look at the ingredients list and oh, these are hard to come by ingredients in this stew. It is. There's also no price listed for any of the food.
Gotcha.
If there's anything particular that Mo would be looking for.
Nothing really. Meat pie if they have it.
They do have. They don't seem to have any sort of mince or meat pie listed on here. Like I said, they do have steaks. They have various animal types. There is a type of omelet listed on there that Mo is very, very glad that one of his companions is not with you guys.
Now there.
Meanwhile, back in Sharn, Paul is like, no, give that back. No, Woot, there is no Slabo dragon. Dragons in Eberron are not something you want to mess with, because they are, one, extremely powerful as in all settings, but also there's no always chaotic evil in Eberron. So green dragons, black dragons, red dragons, they can actually be good characters.
Well, I mean, they can be in other situations too.
Yes, but
most of them are dicks.
It's more in Eberron that they don't come around. They live on their own freaking island and everything, and spend the centuries trying to decode the prophecy. Now, Drake, on the other hand, there might be some Drake on the menu. Problem with Drake is that it comes next to the cart and dancing. Come on. That one cannot be that obscure.
I'm not catching it. I'm sorry.
The
I'm
Kiki
usually
challenge.
a guy.
I'm a hermit. I live on the rock.
The people dancing next to their cars. That was a Drake song,
Oh.
wasn't it? That they were dancing to?
Like I said, I'm a hermit. I live under
That
a
was
rock.
Drake. I thought you said drink. And I
No,
was...
Drake. See? But see, Woot. Woot's with me. Woot heard. Thank you, Woot.
Oh God! Oh God!
Thank you, Woot. Thank you.
Really?
You look at the chat, huh?
Woot and I are going to become best friends now. You guys know this, right?
Yeah. No, that's my friend. You
Oh,
can't
shame,
have
no.
my friend. No, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
I
the type
take
of
claim.
so you're the type of person who says someone can't be friends with multiple people. I get you.
Yeah.
That sounds very controlling to me.
You said best friend.
Yeah.
You said best friend.
I
I
have
said
more
I'll
than-
let Shane know.
I have more
I
than
didn't
one.
say you couldn't be friends with Shane. I'm just letting him know that he's being demoted.
I have more than one best friend. You're one of my best friends too, jackass.
I know, but you always introduce Shane as your best friend.
That is sure you do.
And there is a clear distinction, and it's not one that I resent. And honestly,
I
like,
usually
I get it.
I usually introduce him as like the one that I've known the longest.
Yeah. Also, now you've done it
Mhm.
because he's like, yeah, fight
Yeah,
over me. Mwahaha.
I can see the chat. I got the chat pulled up. It's right here. It's,
Oh, you
it's right
like
here.
so far as the three of us are concerned, you guys are guitar and vocals. I am the bassist. Like, that is fine.
Oh, that is not
I'm
true.
okay
You are
being-
clearly on drums.
I am okay being the bassist in this relationship.
You are clearly on drums. Come on.
Clearly.
I do not have the coordination right now for drums, no, but I do have the rhythm for bass.
Okay. Which one of us is vocals? Never mind. Won't
I'm
talk about that.
definitely vocals if that's the case.
Shane is vocals.
Wow. All right.
Hey, to be fair, you have to hear that man sing to vinyls. It
To
is-
be fair, also, you haven't heard me.
This is true, but Shane, looking the way he does, singing "When I Think About You, I Touch Myself" is a sight to behold.
Okay,
Nice.
fair. Valid.
We got game.
Anywho's beat.
D&D is over singing. No,
Now,
good.
now, see, in the VTM game in St. Pete, I've had this argument, and someone is actually like, "It's like, no, we're doing karaoke." I was like, "I'm sorry, I was playing a Toreador at the time. That's literally a Toreador thing. Like, karaoke is Toreador. It's definitely not the brouhaha. Like, nobody likes the brouhaha.
I like the brouhaha.
We like to hang out by the train tracks.
I'm poking the bear at someone, and without they notice.
Yeah, you are.
And he'll speak. So,
Date night, yeah.
yes, date night. Like I said, I don't know how to do a date night. I have no
Go with
experience
the flow.
RPing.
What would Alistair feel? It's fine. You got this.
I feel like I'll probably stay away from the seafood.
Yes, I've had a fair amount of that recently. On the way over here, of course.
I'm sure. You know what? I'll let you pick for me.
That shows a fair amount of trust. The server comes over and he's a half-elf. And Mo speaks Elvish, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, everybody can speak Elvish but Claire.
Call someone out like that. You hear him say in Elvish, we'll take the displacer beast steak, medium rare, And he also orders, like, there's sides that come with it, and he also orders a bottle of wine on Darren Red. So, how have you and the rest of them been keeping?
Fighting terrorist attempts.
More Emerald Claw business then.
Yes, unfortunately. We have not really seen the last of them since you and I last saw each other. How's things been in the captaining business?
Oh, well, like I said, my current ship is being looked over, routine maintenance here before we resupply and head back across the Bay of Storms. Or the Sea of Storms, rather. And head back to Sean. We're probably going to be here a week or so while that gets done. Thank you again for the help finding a new crew member.
Oh, yes. How's you working out?
I mean, it was today, so we'll see.
Well, I mean, a day's a lot of time to get some work done. Didn't know if you did anything.
I mean, it hasn't been that long. It's been a few hours, I suppose. Hasn't even arrived at the ship yet, so I believe planning on being there in the morning is the best option for that.
Oh. Why do you do it?
To what?
Well, I've been asking myself that question a lot lately. I've almost died 5 times within the last year or so since I met up with these people, and I often ask myself why I do it. And it seems that captaining is business where things like what happened when we met could happen on a day-to-day basis. There's an even chance. Why do you do it?
Honestly, it's that is very, very rare occasion with what happened with your group. Most of the time, being a ship's captain or being on a ship in general is it's quite boring, actually. There's a lot of going one place, going to another, but I get to see all these different places. The actual job of being a captain, again, it's not as exciting as being a helmsman. Figuring out which way, like where the storms are. Most of the time, being a captain is do what you're going to do anyway, and making sure that people are doing what they were supposed to be doing anyway.
Sounds awful lot like just being in charge of children.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Children are usually much better behaved. And
Look,
servers.
I'm not gonna lie. My head's a bit stuck on my job here.
Mm-hmm.
You trust your crew?
Of course. For the most part. I trust them to occasionally be lazy and to want to avoid work, but, ultimately, once they understand that doing the work now is saving them time in the future, they do what they're supposed to do. Why do you ask?
Well, you did quite easily offer that young man a job today, and I do appreciate it, I do. He's a good lad, but, it seems that generous heart of yours could possibly find trouble, and seeing as how my history with the Emerald Claw is a bit more extensive than yours, that you being seen with me could form if we're under some sort of bereavement, watchful eye, that someone could possibly try to infiltrate your crew and possibly hurt you to get at me for things I've done to them. And I don't want that to happen.
He laughs and he puts his hand over yours. You're sweet, Mo. You don't have to worry about me. My experiences with the Emerald Claw is not limited to the last time that we spoke. I am a half-elf. I may not have been around as long as, say, your two elven companions, but I am not as young a man as I appear. I fought in the war. Well, I say fought. I helped run supplies during the war between Thrain and Karnath, and all the way around to Shan. And I've dealt with Emerald Claw and ships. I have been to the Lazar Principalities, and I have dealt with various members of the Emerald Claw before, both as enemies and allies, to be honest. I do not have anything to fear from them, I promise you.
If you say so. I think part of this is probably just because I've seen only really the violent, active side of their community. I haven't actually had too much interaction with it outside of that. Perhaps
Well,
I am being a bit judgmental of their humanity as a whole.
I mean, to be fair, the Emerald Claw is a violently active community. It's just sometimes that violence can be useful. There were Thrainish pirates that were attacking our ships, and, well, the Emerald Claw was not particularly fond of Thrain, so obviously they were able to, they were more than willing to help us deal with said pirates. But yes, the Emerald Claw, they were, in fact, a military unit. That's most of all they know is fighting. Not dissimilar, I imagine, to your friend Claire, honestly.
Well, I just meet, not everyone who supports the Church of the Sovereign Host, or even that of the Silver Flame, is like a follower or a devout or a foot soldier or anything. So
Well,
perhaps I have been looking at this in a wee bit of the wrong light.
so, I believe I understand the mistake you made. By the way, he has not removed his hand from on top of yours. The Emerald Claw are followers of the Blood of Vol, but not every follower of the Blood of Vol is a member of the Emerald Claw. That is more of the issue. The Emerald Claw themselves were they were military units during the last war. They were the type who would go across enemy lines and could support themselves by raiding. They were marauders, essentially. And as such, it's... yes, the organization of the Emerald Claw is a violent one. They are soldiers and things of that nature, fighting to uphold the strength of Karnath. The benefits that I myself possess, being a member of a Dragon-Marked house, is I am not a member of any nation. And as such, I am outside of their dislike for members of other nations. Does that make sense?
To a degree, yes. Also, I just have a hardest time with all of this house politics stuff.
What do you mean?
Doesn't make sense to me. Well, just the way you people operate doesn't make any sense, and none of it is based
People?
off what's actually. Well, the the marked houses and the politics of how they work within Sharn and the surrounding area, and it's since I came, it's just all weird.
Well, what exactly is it? Maybe I can help you unravel it.
Well, like where I come from, the chieftains are chosen, usually by the elders of the tribe naming a certain groups of boys who could be eligible to be chieftain. And then we do stone throwing competitions once a year for about 5 years, and then we compound who did the best and who progressed the best and who would make the best chieftain, and we sort of argue it out, and then we have a fight, and then usually whoever wins the fight is the chieftain, and that's how it works, and it makes sense.
So it's not entirely dissimilar, except instead of throwing stones, imagine it being proficiency in your dragon mark. And instead of the fight at the end, imagine it's more a conversation, and whoever bests others in those conversations is the one in charge. No, you specifically dealing with House Kenneth and the whole.
Yeah, mostly.
So yes, the whole splits of House Kenneth. That is a tricky situation. Not helped along by the fact that well, you're dealing with 3 very strong personalities contending for that title. Honestly, Jolana's probably the best one to rule the house. Merrick's is the one who has the arguments could be made the best claim. And the third one over in Karnath is probably the odds-out favorite to actually succeed. Mostly due to the fact that Jolana and Merrick's are going directly after each other, and, well, they'll probably end up tearing each other down enough so that he could take over. But so, yes, but such topics are not great ones for dinner, and about this time, the wine has already arrived at this point, and the plates of food have arrived. You look down at your plate, and it does have the steak is on its own separate plate, and then the sides are like arranged around it. For some reason, the steak is actually like off the side of the plate a little bit.
Like on purpose?
It just appears to be sitting like all the way on the side of the plate, like with a little bit of it overhanging.
Huh. I'm sensing a theme.
Hmm.
Is this just like a restaurant theme?
Nope.
Are the sides on the...
Nope, the sides appear directly in the center of theirs.
Huh. I'm just gonna look at it clearly confused
Oh, go
as
ahead.
to why they would do that.
And you watch as Alistair takes up his fork and knife. And his is also in the same position. And he puts his fork in the middle of the plate where the steak isn't.
Ah. Placer.
It's a
Gotcha.
displacer steak. And yes, they usually get them fresh. After too long, the mystical energies that cause the displacer beast no longer effective, so...
Alright, well, I will give Displacer Beast a try. Oh my god, what would happen if you put it like as ground meat in a pie? Because then the meat would appear separate from the pie, but the pie would still be there.
Mm-hmm.
But you could just see part of its insides mildly set. Oh my god, that could be cool. Magical food.
Roll me a wisdom perception check. You eat your food.
You were planning this.
Yes, I was.
Is it a wisdom check or a wisdom save?
Wisdom perception check.
Okay.
Now, the really interesting thing is displacer condoms.
10.
It takes you a bit to find out where the steak is.
Okay.
And then, like, you get it and you cut a piece off, and then you have to figure out where it is again. Like, it's a process. It takes you a bit. He doesn't seem to be having any trouble with it. Clearly, he's eaten this type of meal before. Yep, you heard that right. So,
That was daunting music for dinner.
yes, it is. I don't know why it's that music here. Let me change the playlist.
The draconian monks are walking by the...
And the Draconian monks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it death? Why is that on this playlist?
They're just chanting. It's fine.
This is good. This is a good one, I think. Don't you?
Yeah.
All right. So, you have your dinner, continue the conversations. What are the rest of you doing while Mo is on his date?
I was gonna say, do they have like the equivalent of a Ferris wheel? I heard they had a roller coaster.
We're not allowed to go without you.
So what are you guys doing?
The Ferris wheel is for me, asshole.
I didn't really have any plans.
Honestly, neither did I. I wanted to date.
Well, if you wanted the date, you should ask somebody.
Maybe.
Oh, it's a nice necklace you got there.
There are two elves that don't know what to do.
Out of
So-
I mean, I'm in my room at least, if anything.
Oh, so you don't have nothing planned. Okay. I'm in my room.
My Sarah's door.
Anything could happen.
No.
Wait, what?
So
I'm gonna-
anything could happen is like a British trope of, oh, I'm naked and in my room and there's a plumber here. Anything could happen.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically Stepbrother, what are you doing? Except not
Yeah.
incest.
Yeah. So, like, I don't have money to pay for the pizza, sort of thing. By the way, for some reason that doesn't work with Grubhub drivers, and I don't know why. Anywhoozleby.
But yeah, a certain person was walking to my room with fire.
Yes, that'll be me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk up and knock on my Sarah's door.
Good.
You hear, who is it? Oh, it's Claire. I recognize the magic. It's Claire. Hi, Claire.
You can come in, Claire.
Glacier says you can come in.
The door's locked.
No, it's not.
I didn't lock it.
It's locked.
What?
Yes.
I walk up to the door
Completely
and
naked.
open it.
Sorry.
No. I walk up to the door and I like jimmy the handle to see if it's locked or not.
It's not locked.
I'm pretty sure it's not locked. Yeah, I knew it. I opened the door. See? Not locked.
Oh, thank you. That was really nice of you to open the door for me.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm
Fuck you.
I'm confused.
She wanted me door for her. That's what she did.
I don't get it. Are her arms broken? Maybe her arms are broken. Maybe they're missing. Ooh. Nope. They appear to be there.
No, they're there. I could
I put
try
my
and
arms
break
behind my
one.
back. There you go.
I mean, I could try to break one.
You
What?
can try.
I don't know why. I just get the feeling of saying, what are you doing, step bro?
You know, I say, actually, I got nothing. I'm just gonna go after that.
Wait, what?
What?
Lycera, what's a glory hole?
No. I refuse. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyways.
Congratulations,
Stop
you
reading
broke the
people's minds
DM.
far.
You ass. Hey, Lycera, what does ATM mean?
No. No. At the moment.
What does CBT mean?
It depends
Closed
on
beta
whether or not you own a
testing.
farm animal.
Yeah, CBT means closed beta testing. Yeah. It has no other meanings outside of that.
Oh, closed beta. Okay. So like Nora.
Huh?
Well, I mean, according to Paul, Nora's clearly a beta. Although Paul might have said bottom, and I don't know what that means.
Oh shit.
Hearing all this.
I've been talking to Paul a lot.
I see this.
Like hearing all of this?
Yep.
I mean, are you still there?
Yes.
You
I'm
started
still here.
walking. Okay.
I feel real bad for your staff.
Yeah.
That's not nice. Paul is super sweet.
What? What does it mean when Paula tells me that I should say I got wood?
Not Paula, Paul.
I'm just gonna be up here. I can't right now.
Hey, I was walking around and it felt like someone was talking about me. What's going on?
Oh, that's because I included you in the
Hi.
conversation too. Hi, Nora.
Oh.
Hi. Wow. Heck was my plans.
You didn't have anything.
I came here to just check on you.
Wait. So you say you can't check on me while he's here? Like,
I don't mind not being here now. I'm just
It's not gay if it's in three-way.
oh no.
With some honey, that'll there's some leeway.
I hate it. Well, I had a thought and I'm not gonna finish it.
I can see you're doing okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna just leave you two.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I think
No.
it's like
I need
Nora had
everyone.
something-
Actually, no. I don't even need people to roll a check. All of you hear an explosion.
Ah!
It is coming from the area where the ships, where Shinsero's ship is.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but like I just heard
there's no doubt anybody else, like everybody else heard it. It is a boom, and the buildings actually shake.
I would
Yeah,
just
he said
say
everyone. I'm
different
pretty sure that
character.
included me.
Yeah.
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 But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think there was an explosion just yeah.
I'm jumping to my feet as soon as there's an explosion.
Alistair jumps as well, like does the same.
I'm gonna.
I have a
Gonna
feeling
look
this
at
has something
Alistair.
to do with you.
How would I know? I've been with you.
Well, not
Anyway,
yet.
either way, duty calls. I've got to go see if anyone needs help.
Have fun
And
with your duty.
Yep, I'm gonna run off.
Yep, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I'm gonna start running.
And
over
we'll
there.
figure out what
I-
happened next time on
I am
Shadow's
gonna
Light.
say, before we do that, I am gonna run back, peck him on the cheek, and run away.
Hey!
You run back, stand up on the chair that he had been sitting on. Like you run back, jump up on the chair, give him a peck on the cheek, and yep, okay. And then we'll figure out what this explosion is next time on Shadow's Lights. I
There
like
we
me a cliffhanger ending, especially with a nice peck on the cheek. That's super sweet.
I have a point question.
Ship!
Yep.
Ship!
Like
Sorry.
Sarah,
Hmm.
are you PJs?
You just asked really? You just asked what are you wearing? That what just happened?
Well, you can find out next week what I'm wearing.
Next Thursday, we will return.
No, you don't need to know.
I put that in the Twitch chat, but I also put it on our Discord because that's a hilarious line to me. It's out of context for quotes for the win.
Oh my god.
So, tomorrow we are having our session 0.
Maybe.
We are at the very least having a session 0.2. So tomorrow, session 0 with our wonderful Moon Bun / Esme,
Hi.
who's one of our favorite people on here and who does an excellent job
Bullshit.
at moderating our chat. We are very grateful to them for that. It's not bullshit. Take the compliments, damn it.
I
On
refuse.
the moderation.
Wow, at least I'm in there.
Yeah, take the compliments from them because I don't even like you.
See?
What? Damn.
It balances out.
I guess. Sure.
I
It's
will.
like nobody said anything.
I would like to remind
Oh.
everyone who is familiar with Vampire the Masquerade that Tremere are the best people for a blood leech to feed from. I'm just saying.
I wonder what he means by that.
So we will possibly find out what character Esme is playing tomorrow.
May or may not.
Then we will find out what character Yak is playing tomorrow, because it will be the first time Yak's character has appeared on stream. As we return to Charlottesville in our new VTM 5th edition game, Charlottesville by Night. Now, a reminder that is linked to the same universe as the massive 90+ Discord server game that I'm in, called St. Pete by Night. They have their own Twitch. Please go check them out. Absolutely, pretty please go check them out. Give them a follow. Subscribe if you can afford it. They are absolutely amazing. We have court every other week at this point that is streamed, and then also there are additional things that happen throughout the week that get streamed, like the Second Inquisition raid that I was a part of, which was a 5-hour stream. Yeah, that was... I didn't sleep that night. It was great. My character got plenty of sleep, eventually. So, until tomorrow, when we will be back here, at some point, probably after 5, to find out the goings on in the lovely city of Charlottesville. Until then, please keep yourself safe, both mentally and physically. Watch your toes, as everyone found out, because I didn't put us back from break the way I did it.
Yeah, that was.
That was hilarious. I'll edit that out, don't worry. And then, I'll let it out before we go live, it's fine. This is just a recording, you know that, right?
Yeah, totally. Nobody saw that.
Until tomorrow, thank you all very much for watching. We love you. I love these guys.
Gay!
There it is. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye!
It's pronounced Constantine.